I can't get home. I can't see the highway. There's just too many tears.
How long have you been playing with Mongrels?
Well, the Mongrels are a pretty new project. I'd say maybe 12 months, probably. On the fat end, it's probably a little less, maybe like 10, where we've actually like done some performances and things like that. So yeah, I'd say maybe 10 to 12 months.
What kind of music inspired the Mongrels? Because it's a very unique sound that you have.
Yeah, we're New Orleans is a big influence on where we came up with the sound and the types of songs and the lyrics. There's a lot of New Orleans infused kind of aspects to it for sure, and we like to call it swamp blues, I guess. So that's kind of where it comes from.
How did you meet your bassist?
My bassist, I went to a show. He was in another band called the Stratocasters, I think, or no, something like that, something Cats. But I just went to the show and saw this kid up there playing, and his name's Jeff Bostic, and I just knew someday, somehow, I was gonna figure out how to play with him, how to get into a project with him. So that was probably like 4 years ago, and then we didn't really cross paths too much, and then I went to a blues jam, and he was there, and I got up with him to do some jamming, and we had so much fun. And so I straight asked him after we got off stage, hey man, do you want to start a project with me? And he's like, absolutely. So that's kind of how that happened.
How's your experience at Chimaera been so far?
It's been incredible. This place is state of the art. I can't wait to just share it with everybody and let as many people as I can know about it, because it's not only the quality of the equipment, but the atmosphere, the feel you get here, and then everybody who's a part of it is so just humble and honest, and I don't know, just great people. So it's been, I can't even describe how happy I am to be here. It's a great place. So.
How did you come up with the name Johnny and the Mongrels?
What is a mongrel?
My mom, when I was a kid, always used to, she'd call my brother and I into the house. We'd be out playing, and she'd, get in here, you mongrels. So I always thought that was cool. I always loved that. So I knew I wanted to like use that. And then with this project, since I kind of came to those guys, to the other guys in the band to start the project with me, and that's where Johnny came from. That's my name, but more so the Mongrel part of it is just that Mongrels are kind of like mutts, you know, like they're not a purebred kind of person or dog, or you may be from a lot of different places, and that's kind of what we are. We're all from different parts of the country, and we all have different influences, and we want to celebrate diversity, I guess, and just how everybody is different, but that's what makes us special, you know, not just us, but everybody. So that's kind of where the name Johnny and the Mongrels came from.
How did you find Chimaera Studios and/or Chris?
Well, Chris Williams is a good friend of mine. I've played in a couple projects with him when he was still playing music, and we just always had this great rapport, always had the same mindset, we always thought the same way, and there was always a really good connection between us, and we lost touch for a little while. I went off and did some things, he went off and did some things, and he picked up on a couple of little links we had on Facebook and stuff for the Mongrels, and contacted me and told me he was building this amazing place, and if we'd like to come down and lay some tracks here. And I was like, yeah, absolutely. Not only because of the studio and the amazing place it is, but because of Chris, maybe more so than anything, because I respect and admire him so much. He's salty earth kind of guy. So.
Thank you for
You're welcome.
all these answers.
My pleasure.
This has been Johnny from Johnny and the Mongrels.
Grind toward making you mine.